Hey guys, it's Sammy. So, what I want to talk to you guys about today is the top three weight loss mistakes that are actually making you feel worse. I get it. Weight loss is a struggle for many people, and I've been there myself. I have made all the mistakes, tried all the things. Okay, well, maybe not all the things, but a lot of them. Okay. There is a lot of conflicting information out there and so many different approaches. It can be overwhelming and frustrating when you try everything and you don't see the results that you want. And in many cases, you can't just keep the results that you got. And on top of that, you're feeling worse, not better. So, for example, my client Bethany, she was a perfect example of this. She had tried everything that had worked for her in the past, reducing calories, working out harder, eating healthier, but nothing was working until we started working together. And what we found was that the healthy foods that she was eating were causing problems, and working out harder was actually causing fatigue and increasing her weight. So, does this sound familiar to you guys? If so, just keep listening. Okay. We're going to talk about what I see as the top three mistakes that people make when they're trying to lose weight that only leave them feeling worse. Okay. So, number one is deprivation. I just had a conversation with a possible new client the other day about this. And here's the thing, many people think that to lose weight, you need to go hungry to feel deprived. And that's just par for the course, right? It doesn't have to be. To lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit, yes, but that can be created in two different ways: decreasing caloric intake, okay, and increasing physical activity. But that caloric deficit, it doesn't require going hungry or feeling deprived if you're making the right food choices. It just means being intentional about the quality of foods that you choose to eat. So let me explain. I'm going to give you a couple examples here, okay? So let's compare. This Builder's Cliff Bar, okay? This protein bar is 290 calories. It's 11 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein. Not a bad balance. But my question is this: how long is this small bar going to tide you over? The problem with bars like this is that they are full of processed ingredients and sugars and carbs that break down quickly. So not only do they leave you feeling hungry not long after you eat them, but you can also end up with a crash in blood sugar. You're not feeling full very long, and it's not really feeding your body efficiently because it's not really giving you good, wholesome, vitamins and minerals that your body needs. Okay, so compare that to a simple Greek yogurt parfait. It's made with plain Greek yogurt, almond butter, honey, strawberries, and blueberries. Okay, so 280 calories, 9 grams of fat, 28 grams of carbs, 22 grams of protein. So similar here, but the thing is you're getting a lot more food with this parfait than you do with that bar, which means one, you're going to be full longer, but you're also getting more food, you're getting better quality food, and food that has more nutritional value to it: fiber, vitamins, minerals, stuff that your body needs, and that's going to help you to feel full and better for longer. Okay. So number two, doing the wrong type and amount of exercise for your health status. Okay. Just do it. No pain, no gain. Push harder if you want to see the results. I'm sure that you have heard these things. I'm sure that you've told them to yourself. Lies. Okay. So here's the thing. You want to motivate yourself to get the results. But if those results seem elusive, you're going to need to try a different approach. Okay. The problem is that for many people, working out harder and longer can cause more problems than it actually fixes. So especially if you're dealing with inflammatory symptoms like fatigue, joint and muscle aches and pains, and gut issues. Here's the thing: exercise is very important. It can have a great impact on helping to reduce inflammation if you're not overdoing it and doing the wrong type of exercise. So let me give you an example. Someone who's dealing with chronic fatigue, okay, and high levels of cortisol, which is our stress hormone, would find that high intensity workouts like HIIT or CrossFit is going to leave them feeling more fatigued than, because of that type of exercise. What that does is it actually increases the cortisol levels in your body, which in turn is going to leave you feeling at the very least, fatigued, but many times you end up with other symptoms like brain fog and depression and achiness. So if you already have high levels of cortisol, you don't want to increase those. So the type of exercise I usually will program for most of my clients is strength training and moderate cardio, like walking or biking. Okay, so these may not leave you in a puddle on the floor, which in your brain makes you think not as effective, right? But they are actually very effective when done right to help with weight loss and helping to increase energy levels. So number 3, eating healthy. And I say eating healthy, quotation marks, okay? Because here's the thing. I know this sounds counterintuitive. I'm not telling you to eat unhealthy, but one of the main things that I hear from my clients that I've worked with is that they were already eating healthy foods, okay? But they weren't seeing the weight loss, and they were seeing that their inflammatory symptoms weren't improving. In some cases, they were actually getting worse. So if you're dealing with inflammatory symptoms like gut dysfunction, which can be bloating, cramping, constipation, diarrhea, gas, all the fun things, fatigue, joint muscle aches and pains, and inability to lose weight is an inflammatory symptom. If you've been dealing with these things for more than a month, you are dealing with a form of chronic inflammation. Eating healthy alone is not likely going to get to the root cause, which for many people is leaky gut. So here's why. Many healthy foods like whole grains and fruits and starchy vegetables are actually still feeding the bacteria that's leaked into your system because of the leaky gut. And that bacteria is what's causing those inflammatory symptoms. So in order to get rid of that bacteria, you need to remove the foods that it feeds on and use a supplement or herb or essential oil that helps to kill it and remove it from your system. So the right types of foods and the right balance of macros, carbs, proteins, and fats, and the right amount of calories is what's going to make the impact on your ability to lose weight. Okay, if you're someone who's tried all these things that I just talked about and you're tired of spinning your wheels and not getting anywhere, message me. We can set up a call, talk through your goals and your challenges that you're facing, and see if my program would be a good fit for you. Worst case scenario, okay? Worst case scenario, you talk with a professional for an hour and you leave with some tips about changes that you can make to start feeling better. Best case scenario, we get you started on a program and you start to lose weight and feel better than you have in years. I hope to hear from you. Thanks for listening.